True. And the Grand Canyon's just a hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions.
California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Into the box, Ian Happ, and we are set for baseball. Ball here this for the Cubs. Center fielder. First delivery to him on the way. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Third baseman, Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
To 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Runners on the move for second. Grounded back up the middle. Throw won't get him. At the plate, number 13. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 13.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The next 0-2. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. And that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a breaking ball stays outside. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier. He'll whip this one to first in time. And now at the plate, Jock Peterson. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Digging in now, Rich Hill. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Here's Jason Hayward now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he struck him out. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Yasmani Grandal.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Brian Dozier.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. shoots this one over to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now another 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he will strike him out. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Next up for Los Angeles, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. Ready now, Jock Peterson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier gets to it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On the move is Murphy. Drives it out to deep right center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he is.
And we'll have to leave. Striding in, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt. Chris Taylor come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Just a tick behind for a strike. Turner on at first, nobody out. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runners on first with one down. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Baez is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manny Machado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready once again, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it on to first, and the Dodgers come up. Alex Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Turner has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Machado is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Javier Baez. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's gone 2 for 5. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
Your attention, please.
Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. 2 – 1-2. and a miss. Blew the fastball. Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I really liked watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So stepping in, Yasiel Puig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A tag for one, and he's safe. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fly ball right down the line in left. Zobrist sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. The relay throw, the tag at third, and they got him. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. One away. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
0-1's the count.
Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. Career numbers with Madsen. He's 1 for 5. Right there for strike one. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Stepping in, Ryan Madsen. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Corey Seager will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-1. Chopped at the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the second. Julio Urias been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 7.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. Oh, and that caught a piece of him as it went by. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Now the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Now batting, Kyle Hendricks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Got him swinging, and that. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manny Machado. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. Here's Brian Dozier now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's a .333 hitter. No balls and 1 strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-2. is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings.
And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. And now is Yasiel Puig. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. On the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 13. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball.
Jock swings and sends a ball to deep right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. At the plate, Justin Turner. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hold on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ballgame. So digging in now, Julio Urias, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Matt Kemp will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners. Pedro Baez takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Career numbers against Baez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Baez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Another 0-2 home. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. A ball and a strike now to Machado. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Seared down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-0 grounder down the line at third. Smoke toward third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Steve Cishek. Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Javier Baez is on deck. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ian Happ goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Justin Wilson takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. From the stretch. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Way out in front.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
Number 13.
Now to the plate, number 13. The winning run is at first base. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Happ. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Justin Turner. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So striding forward now, Pedro Baez. He'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Kike Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Center field. Hayward is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Kenley Jansen gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 74.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stays. too low, apparently. The 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. There's one. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play. Standing in, Daniel Murphy looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So now in the box, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Manny Machado now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch run. Pedro Strop takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Slider's in for a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Turner shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Hayward has a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, Pedro Strop. David Bodie will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13.
Hit to third. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is... Mike Montgomery enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. First pitch on its way.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
A swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Your attention, please.
And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Now catching, number 15.
Ripped down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Pickoff move to second. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fouled away. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. In now, Justin Turner. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Changeup in for a strike. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 2 runs on 13 hits. 1 error and 13 runners left on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed booth and air conditioning. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in, and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Martin Prado now, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, but the beat is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Greinke comes set. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Here he comes on 2-0. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Justin Bohr. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
Maben, the runner at third. Prado on second. Castro at first with no outs. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Ball one. Career line against Greinke. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Nope. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two balls and a strike to count. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball four, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Stepping into the box, Lewis Brinson. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
3-2 pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Miami's out in front, 4-0. Dan Straley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a 4-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all 4 of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
Stepping up now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1.
Outside ball.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
The 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's hitless in 6 tries. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Pollock leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Tagged by Castro, and he's out at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Ward right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They trail here 4-0. Miguel Rojas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Greinke looks in. Here it is on 2-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensive. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Maybin. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Peralta. Through first and hustling for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Martin Prado now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in once again, Justin Bohr. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Head-to-head against Nova. He's just 1 for 6. The 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Up next for Arizona, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman number 44.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
At the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Career line against Greinke, just a 1 for 9. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Owings calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Here comes another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Starling Marte. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. bobbled up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Jake Lamb standing in now. Head-to-head against Nova. He's gone 3 for 6.
Jake Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two and two.
Ball 2.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Lamb swings, and it's hit very well out to right. Marte going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Chris Owings now.
Chris Owings.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
No outs, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on deck. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. This is pulled into right. Polanco is there, 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Sano over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And that's in there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all 3 of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Ball 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Comes in with 6 hits in 43 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bullet back up the middle. Zimmer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
A ball and a strike now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis with no score. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Mauer's there. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Sano is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. First pitch moments away in Cleveland. It's the Rays and the Indians. Next. First opened for business in 1994. We're on the air from Progressive Field in Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best starters around do battle next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw on to first will take care of Span for the game's first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's gone 3 for 11. One strike now from Archer. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Archer has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to the right side. Miller's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-1 home. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Carlos Gomez. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Carlos Gomez.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. Lindor has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at outfielder Bradley Zimmer. Can't say it enough. Hybrid. But he's going to profile as a center fielder for me. And what's scary, he's coming at you 6'4", 6'5", but speed's his #1 tool with a strong and accurate arm.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a breaking ball stays outside. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. One out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ball two. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And another foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And that's low, ball four.
Batting seven. First baseman number 44.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Cron tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. That misses, 2-0. Ramos stands at first with one out. Runners on the move for second. Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting in, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Two out with the man at first. One and one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Malik Smith.
Striding into the box, Malik Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Second and third, 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends.